So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, this video is going up a bit late. I focus more on the Grand Voyage to be honest, but yeah, let's take a look at the new treasure map batch. So no new legend for this treasure map, so if you keep up by now, you'll know that this means we get a certain steps. When we don't get a new treasure map unit, we get a guaranteed new unit on the 3rd multi, legend on the 5th, another new unit on the 7th, and another new unit on the 10th. So I should probably start mentioning this more. I know a lot of people do like 1 discount on every treasure map part, but it's a lot better to spend 40 extra gems and only pull on 1 part to get that guaranteed unit, because usually the rates for the new treasure map units are super low. You're not realistically pulling any of them outside of those guaranteed steps, so it's just a lot better deal to spend 40 more gems and get something of value guaranteed. And you can also pull on the part where you have the most legends lack and such, so it's just better in every way. You can even do 2 more multis for a chance of that legend you lack, like it's up to you. But anyway, with that said, we can look at the parts first. On part 1 we have Jinbei and Kiku ISO. On part 2, Hina and Bonclay. Part 3, Carawanda and Crocodile. We'll see what parts the new units are. I guess by the time this video goes up we know, but yeah, by that time I'll be busy farming Super Pyro Rumble, so I don't really have time to make a lot of videos. But yeah, let's take a look at the new units. They're pretty nice, not going to lie. First we have a younger Whitebeard. I guess it's Whitebeard in the prime. But yes, Dex Slasher Powerhouse. Pretty normal Whitebeard artwork, I'd say. Captain ability is actually not bad, 3.5 times attack. So this is the centered unit, so this is basically the unit that is support. It will probably be the highest point booster and such. So yeah, pretty usable captain for the treasure map. Special is actually really cool, I like it. 40 times catch attack and non-type damage to all enemies. Changes all slots including block to matching. Reduces attack down and the spear by 5 turns. And you lock the orbs for 1 turn, so full board of matching orbs, lock them, remove some good debuffs. And also if captain is Slasher or Powerhouse, you get a +1 to the chain, and the next turn you get plus 1.2 times to the chain. So basically it's chain boosts and you get the timer buff. So yeah, very good value. You get immediate damage, immediate orb manip, immediate debuff removal, and you get some extra for the next stage. So basically this is how the modern rare recruit is designed, really. So very good value. Some extra stats and tandem matching. That's like the most useless, I feel like. Everything makes tandem matching nowadays. Speaking of tandem, I don't think any of this batch makes tandem matching, which is very possible, or gives tandem basically, because like the Whitebeard batch doesn't do it, and treasure map batch doesn't do it. Like, who's going to give tandem orbs to the super tandem Whitebeard? Like, it's just weird, I think. Anyway, Whitebeard support to Marco, Whitebeard and Blackbeard. Like, it's pretty weird seeing Blackbeard for all these supports as well, but he's part of the batch. So if you get attack down, you remove it by 1 turn and you get plus 0.7 chain boost. So yeah, very good support. The sad thing is that both Marco and, well, maybe not Marco to be honest, but Whitebeard at least has the Chauzu support, but Marco didn't, I think. Yeah, I'd have used it a lot before if that was the case. And Blackbeard doesn't either, so at least nice for them, and more options for Whitebeard. So very good unit, can't complain. Hope I managed to pull that. Marco, Dex Fighter Powerhouse, and yeah, I'm pretty happy we didn't get a legend for this Marco. I think young Marco just looks a bit weird. This is better artwork than the Marco that is in the Whitebeard art, the Prime Whitebeard. Captain ability, 3.5 times attack, 1.3 times recovery. Probably not the highest booster, so you'll probably not end up using him, but pretty good numbers. Special, 60 times his attack in non-type damage to one enemy. That's so useless, I don't know why they do that. Reduces paralysis, increased damage taken by 5 turns. Very rare to remove increased damage taken in a special. Reduces death up by 5 turns and removes all poison. If HP is 50% or more when special is launched, you get plus 700 attack, base attack for 1 turn for fight and powerhouse. If crew's HP instead is below 30% when special is launched, you get plus 950 base attack instead. Oh no, this is so complicated. Basically, over 70%, over 50% HP, you get plus 700. 50% to 30%, plus 1000. 0% to 30%, plus 1250. Like, these are so small changes, so I don't know why they bother with that, but yeah, basically they want to encourage you to be low HP for the Super Tandem Whitebeard. Pretty weird, but it is what it is. Some extra stats and makes recovery matching. That's a lot better than Tandem at least. So that's a nice sailor. He has Hunger and Slotbind as well, which is dope. Usually 2 turns, yeah. And support to Whitebeard, Blackbeard and Whitebay. This is easily the worst support of the batch, but it's not bad per se. Basically, if you get poison, you remove it and heal 3000 HP. It's just nice to have more options. Like, usually nowadays when you want to remove poison, you just force in an int unit for the Shuri support. But more options, always nice, but definitely not the support you want the most from this batch. Finally, we have the young Blackbeard. Psy Slasher Striker. That's such wild classes for a Blackbeard. Super cool. That might be very useful for the future. So let's see what Blackbeard does. 3.5 times attack, and he does end of turn damage as well. That's actually really cool. Like, he will be the boosted future treasure maps probably, but yeah, 3.5 is not that much, so you probably not see use anyway. Special ability, -1 CD, cuts crew's HP by 30%, but is 80 times his attack in side damage to all enemies. He reduces burn by 5 turns and reduces damage reduction damage result by 5 turns. So pretty nice. Self HP cut can be useful sometimes. Like remove dizziness, which is pretty rare, I guess. But also triggering enrage on your allies for some extra damage. And yeah, like burn is a bit whatever, but sometimes can be clutch. Damage reduction damage result is really good though. And also if Captain is Psy or Dex, you get a 2 times color affinity for Slasher and Striker. And if Captain is another class, you still get 1.75 times color affinity. I also think it's very weird when you do like color requirements for a class buff. I dislike that greatly, but it is what it is. It'll probably mostly be used on Dex teams anyway, or Psy teams I mean, considering his color. But yeah. It does resist special reverse, thankfully, considering he reduces CD. And he adds some tap timing damage, not a lot. Can be nice sometimes. Support, Marco, Whitebeard, Whitebay. And yeah, this support is clearly designed for the new Whitebeard. If you use a damage dealing special, including HP cut specials, you do a 50% HP cut to yourself and reduces damage reduction by 2 turns. So yeah, damage reduction supports are rare, so that alone is very nice. But also, like, Whitebeard wants to be below 50% and lower than that really. So this just helps him a lot to get there, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, I'd say it's hard to say who is the best support here. Both Blackbeard and Whitebay are very valuable. So I hope I can get both. So yeah, I think I'll end the video with that. I'll definitely be pulling, not too much, but some. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.